In this lecture, we shall see how we can design a BCD to XS3 converter. Now, given the BCD code, the decimal varying from 0 to 9, and we have the BCD 0000 to 1001, let me write its equivalent XS3 code. Now, how do we write the equivalent XS3 code? I have to add 3 to each of these 4-bit binary representation to get its equivalent XS3 code. So therefore we would get 0 plus 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1, and then you have 1 plus 3 is 0, 1, 0, 0, and so on. So I get 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and then this is 5 plus 3 is 8, which is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So we have written the truth table of BCD to XS3. So now to find the hardware circuit for BCD to XS3 code conversion, I have to perform the simplification. So I will use a 4-bit K-map to simplify and get the expressions for the outputs E3, E2, E1 and E0. So to find the expression for E3, so let me consider, so I have E3 for the combination 00002 1001, right? So therefore I have a 4-variable K-map. So E3 is 0, 0, 0, 0, and then you have 0, 1, 1, 1, and then you have, this is 1, 1, and all the remaining we consider them as don't care. So now I need to combine them. So how can I combine? I can combine these 8 and these 4 and 4. Now when I combine these 8, what do I get? So here observe that B2 is complementary, so B2 gets cancelled, and B1 and B0 over all these 4 columns are complementary, so it gets cancelled. So I have B3 plus, now when I combine these 4, here observe that B3 is complementary, so I have B2, and here I have B1 is complementary, so I have B0. So you have B2, B0. So when I combine these 4 ones, I have B3 which gets eliminated, so I have B2, and here among these two I have B0 which gets eliminated, so you have B2, B1. So therefore the expression for B3, so the expression for E3 is B3 plus B2, B0 plus B2, B1. So I can take B2 common, so that will give me B3 plus B2 into B1 plus B0. So this is the expression for E3. Now let's find the expression for E2. Again, let me fill the values here. So I have 0, next 1, 1, 1, and then I have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, and then I have 0, 1, 0, 1, and all the remaining 6 will be don't care. So I need to combine them. So in order to combine them for E2, I can combine these two. So these two can be combined, and then these 4 can be combined, as well as these 4 can be combined. So here to find the expression for E2, I consider these two. So here B3 is complementary, so I have B2, B1 bar, B0 bar. So when I consider these 4 ones, I find that B3 is complementary, so I get B2 bar and B0. So B2 bar, B0 plus, so similarly here when I consider these 4, B2 bar, and then here again I have B1. So B2 bar, B1. So I can take B2 common. So I have B2, B1 bar, B0 bar. So here I can take B2 bar common. So I will get B1 plus B0. So this is the expression for E2. So E2 is B2 into B1 bar B0 bar plus B2 bar into B1 plus B0. Now for E1, I go and fill in the values. So 1 0 0 1, 1 0 0 1, I get 1 0 and don't care for the remaining. I combine these 4 ones and these 4 ones. So when I do that, now what is the expression for E1? Now since these 4 are combined, B3 and B2 are complementary, so they get cancelled. So we have B1 bar B0 bar, and plus here we have B1 B0. So this is nothing but B1. It is the complementary of XOR, so it is B1 X nor B0. Next, coming to E0, we get 1 0 1 0, and then again you have 1 0 1 0, and then you have 1 0, and the remaining are don't care. So in this case, I can combine these 4 and these 4. So we have E0, which is, so since these 8 are combined, B3 and B2 are in complementary, so they get cancelled. So similarly, B1 is complementary, it gets cancelled. So finally we are left with B0 bar. So I have the expression for all the 4, E3, E2, E1 and E0. So now let's see how we can implement using gates. Now how do I implement E3, E2, E1 and E0? If I observe the 4 expressions, we have B0, B0 bar, B1, B1 bar, B2, B2 bar. So I need the complement of all of them. Hence, I draw 4 lines, which is B3, B2, B1 and B0. So I have B3. I need B2 and its complement, so pass it through an inverter, B2 bar, and then I have B1, pass it through an inverter, we get B1 bar, B0, pass it through another inverter, I get B0 bar. Now how do we get E0? E0 is B0 bar, so therefore this is E0. Next, what is E1? E1 is B1 X nor B0. So I have B1 and B0, pass it through an XNOR gate, which is E1. So E1 is B1 XNOR B0. Next, we need to find E2 and E3. To find E2 and E3, here I need B1 plus B0. So we B1, B0, pass both of them through an OR gate. So this is B1 plus B0. Now this is passed through a NAND gate. So I have B2 bar, pass it through an AND gate, and then we need B2, B1 bar, B0 bar. B2 and then B1 bar, B0 bar, pass it through a 3 input AND gate, and then pass both of them through an OR gate. I would get E2. So this is B1 plus B0 and B2 bar, and here I have B2, B1 bar, B0 bar, pass all of them through an AND gate, and then finally through an OR gate to get E2. Next, I need to find E3. Now how do I get E3? So you have B1 plus B0, which is required, which is already here. So I take B1 plus B0 and then pass that through an AND gate with another input, which is B2. AND gate. And then you have B3. So I take B3 here, pass it through an OR gate, and finally we get E3. So I get E3 here, which is given by the expression B3 plus B2 into B1 plus B0, and then I have E2 given by this expression E1 is B1x nor B0 and E0 is B0 bar. So this is how we can design a BCD to X3 code converter using gates. So to view all the other videos in Digital Logic, do not forget to view the playlist Digital Electronics or Logic Gates, and do not forget to press the I icon to view all the videos, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe and press the bell button to get notifications of all the further uploads. And thanks for watching.